here is Jeff, the host of the Gridiron.
Fourth and goal to go with the 2. 34 seconds left to go in the ball game. This is the play right now. Takes the snap. Targeted goes in. Targeted all alone. And the quarterback keeps. Wow, what a call. Nobody touched him.
And then finally, I seen this now I see stuff for Rookie of the Year or Defensive Rookie of the Year or whatever like that. But, you know, the accolades keep kind of rolling out there for Mr. Carter, right? Abdul Carter named to the prestigious preseason rookie list. Abdul Carter is among a select group of rookies who could be the most impactful in 2025. And obviously, I've seen a lot of them with Mr. Carter here, right? That he could be, one of the leading candidates, shall we say, for Defensive Rookie of the Year. Right? So, you know, obviously it does help when you keep picking early all the time. But I mean, obviously, you know, Malik Neighbors was one of those players that, you know, had a chance of being the Offensive Rookie of the Year last year. Right? It's often one of the oldest realities of football at the NFL level that just because a player was selected high in their class in the first round of the draft, it doesn't always mean that that prospect will be among the most impactful names on the gridiron in their first season with the big boys. Something just feels different in that regard with the New York Giants number 3 overall pick and rookie edge rusher Adbul Carter. Penn State product spent months before the draft hearing his name bounced around as arguably the most coveted player to walk the stage, and all a result of his awe-inspiring rise as an elite pass rusher during his senior season at the school. Among the teams that made the most sense for his new home in the pros, the Giants were right up there, thanks to how it seemed that they were establishing an identity for their franchise in 2025. Obviously, their offense was going to be revamped to display more consistency through the air, but was the defensive front that, like at other recent stretches of their history, was going to be their calling card. Carter, who produced the nation's third best 12 sacks and 52 total pressures last season, will join a slew of key returning pieces along the Giants' defensive line that together could create one of the most daunting pass rushing units in the entire league, which is something they haven't had in well over a decade. Right? We got to go back to those last Super Bowls, Super Bowl 42, 46, right? With the inherent problem that Carter and company are expected to unfurl on their opponents, the novice edge rusher was among a small party of players nominated to the NFL.com's 2025 All-Rookie Team, a list recognizing the game's newcomers that are destined to leave a substantial impact for their squads in year one. But in the analysis, writer Gennaro Felice, I guess, raises the all-important question that remains to be seen with Carter, and that's his ultimate role within the defensive huddle come week one. Widely considered the best defensive player in this draft class, Carter is unsurprisingly the favorite for Defensive Rookie of the Year. His explosiveness off the edge jumps off the screen. Brian Parents and Kayvon Thibodeau in place at the incumbent outside linebacker. What's the plan for the number 3 overall pick? While Carter's position tag reads outside linebacker, the Giants will not limit his reps to secondary duties or whenever Burns or Kayvon need a breather from the action. They better get his butt on the field, that's for sure. As a result of their experience in the system, the 2 veteran edge rushers can get the nod from defensive coordinator Shane Bowen for the starting outside roles come September. But Carter will not just linger on the sidelines during those reps. The team will look to utilize his versatility as much as possible, which will likely include seeing some work from an interior position. Carter built up a resume rushing the passer from both spots during his time at Penn State, logging 626 snaps from outside of the tackle and an even heftier 897 snaps from inside the box, where he played most of his reps in 2022 and 2023. He had 2 games this year with double-digit snaps from the inside, and those contests marked some of his highest-graded pass rushing stat lines. We can see situations where Bowen elects to run Carter alongside Dexter Lawrence on the line of scrimmage to create a unique blend of size and speed, throwing chaos at the offensive line and the quarterback, who must decide which threat to contend with in the pocket. You got that right. With how much space Lawrence takes up with his frame, it could lead to one-on-one matchups where Carter often has the edge and could feast as he looks to build an impressive rookie resume. The Giants wanted Carter in their ranks because he gives them the ability to be extremely creative with their pass rush and blitzes, making it more likely for them to win the mental battle that ensues. As Bowen once said, it's a good problem to have when an organization has a bevy of sack artists who can put heat on the other side and force them into some game-changing mistakes. I mean, a quick pass, a bad pass or something like that, right? I mean, get an interception. We only had 5 interceptions last year. Given how high of a pick he was for them, there's a little reason to doubt that they won't feature him some this season. And hopefully Carter adds to more than just the sack column as he looks to join the exclusive company of the greatest edge threats in Giants history. Now there's a 2025 NFL All-Rookie team for basically like defense, the All-Rookie team. You got Abdul Carter, then they got Donovan, guy from the edge rusher from the Cowboys, taken round 2. Mason Graham, obviously, who taken by the Browns, the defensive tackle. Derek Harmon, defensive tackle, taken by the Steelers. Schlesinger, Cleveland Browns linebacker. Demetrius Knight Jr., Bengals a linebacker. Will Johnson, a cornerback from the Cardinals. Trey Amos for the Commanders. Barron, nickelback for the Broncos. Maliki Starks, safety for the Ravens. And Xavier Watts, safety for the Falcons. And they got some guys on special teams. The Giants are everybody on special teams now. So it's a right? Projecting 14 instant impact newcomers on defense and special teams. So Abdul Carter was picked on there, and obviously, hopefully, he should be hopefully if he can stay healthy and he can do his thing out there. Hopefully, he'll be the defensive player of the year, and that'd be fantastic. I mean, there's Bowen's got his work cut out for him. Yeah, I mean, he's got to find a way to get these guys all on the field, right? Especially, if everybody's healthy. Because if you start losing guys, like, say, Kayvon gets injured, well, then there's a good chance Carter's going to take Kayvon's spot, right? But, I mean, if everybody's healthy, Bowen's got his work cut out for him. A lot of pressure on Bowen, right? Because, I mean, if you got this talent and you can't, get something special out of him, it might be time to say bye-bye to Mr. Bowen. So he's under a lot of pressure as well, too.